Hey guys, what's so welcome back. We have been speaking a great deal about marketing automation and customer journeys and whatnot. It is very important to understand that a customer journey is inevitable. Anything that happens online, any activity, whether it is promoting a business or a service, it is inevitable that the customer goes through a journey. Now, how does the journey look for the customer depends upon the business, depends upon the offering, depends upon the nature of the customer, depends upon a lot of factors. Now, a typical customer journey, nevertheless, looks something like this. So, typical customer journey has looks something like this, where there is a visitor who visits your website, and while he is visiting your website, he can go ahead and perform any of the activities, whether it is A, B, C, or D, which is the ultimate conversion. Now, in this journey, these are all called as touch points. So, any interaction along the way that a visitor undergoes or encounters in the process of interacting with your web properties is called as a customer journey. And all the interactions that he may have interacted with you, whether it is a website or whether it is an email that he responded to, or whether it is a landing page, or whether it is a checkout page, or whether it has done anything along the sequence, these are all called as touch points. Now, it is very important for us to understand that customer journey is different and marketing automation is different. Marketing automation, simply put, is a piece of software that can help you automate a few tasks that you may otherwise had to do manually. Now, when you combine both of these things, this is where the magic happens. When you combine marketing automation and when you map it with the customer journey that your visitors may be going through, this gives result to a lot of benefits that can help you really achieve a lot of things in the long run, right? Now, what can you achieve? What can you look at? What can you benefit out of? What can you benefit from this combination is something that we are going to look at in this sequence. It is important to understand. Now, I'm pretty sure that we have understood what marketing automation is at this point in time. We are also aware of what customer journeys are at this point in time. Please do not confuse them both because they're quite different. There is a difference between customer journey and there is a difference between marketing automation. Now, broadly, your customer journey can look something like this. Any visitor goes through an awareness stage, and he goes through a interest stage. Then he goes through a decision or a consideration stage. Then he goes to an action stage where he finally goes ahead and converts for you. So this is a buying process. Agreed. This is a buyer's journey. And this is a customer's journey where there is a pre-buying journey and there is a post-buying journey that is involved. But let's not complicate that as yet. Now, this is a typical customer journey. And when you combine marketing automation and customer journey, it gives result to a lot of things which you may find it life-saving sometimes because it eliminates all the hassles of manual intervention, cumbersome execution, tedious tasks. All of them go away. Now, how does it help you in the long run is what we are going to be looking at in this part of the equation, right? So let me zoom things a little. So once you've started, you tend to go ahead and identify what your customer needs, right? Because this is an awareness phase. You need to know what the customer wants. Now, you identify what the content gaps are and you fill in these gaps by providing certain resources. Now, these resources can be your blog articles, can be videos, can be a lot of things that can help user get as much understanding about you as possible because this is at the awareness stage. Now, identify key challenges and address the pain points. Then you have tedious manual processes that will have automation incorporated finally to help customers engage with you. Now, this is where a bond is formed or not formed, but this is where customers interact with your systems, right? Now, once you have done that, now not all people convert at this stage. Not every customer, as we have seen in the previous session, there may be 12, 13, 6, 10, any number of touch points that may be needed before users go ahead and convert for you, right? Now, not everybody converts, but this is just engaging and this is just a phase where they're engaging with you. Your customers may not even be thinking about converting or buying something from you. Now, it is your responsibility to go ahead and start nurturing these guys, which means basically give them what they want. Right? Are they confused? Give them some more white papers. Are they looking at some more information? Invite them to a webinar. Are they confused? give them success stories or testimonials, right? Now, once you have done this, it is not just important to give them what they need once. You have to automate this entire process, which means you will set up automation sequences that will pretty much run even while you're sleeping, right? Now, I'll show you what I mean by that in a while. Now, once you have done that, it is important for us to scale these efforts, because you can't sit and manually send emails to hundreds of customers who interact with your website every day. So you need a system in place that it can start running on its own. And this is the automation system that we're going to be talking about. Now, then you have, all these things result in improved customer expectation, right? Improved customer experience. Now, basically, all right. So in other words, if you start looking at it, this is an awareness phase, right? Where you're trying to fill content gaps by giving them what they want. Then they're interacting with here, and maybe they are entering into the interest phase. Now, with your help in nurturing them, maybe they will go ahead and get into the desire phase. And once everything falls in place and they're okay, that is when they will go ahead and take an action and convert for you. So basically, this is just a customer journey process, but we're looking at where automation comes in between. This is when we're just talking about the activity from the activity front. These are all the things that are being done, executed, so on and so forth. But what does this translate into? When you combine when you take your customer journey, when you map your customer journey, understand their pain points, understand what is causing the friction, and when you have this understanding of your customer journey, now you need to identify and map certain automation elements at each of these customer journey stages. When you do that, this is what happens. When you do that, this is what is the output, or this is what is the end result that you can expect from your marketing automation systems. What does that translate into? That translates into better lead management. It goes ahead and helps you with effective data management, because every time you're sending out an email, or every time you're letting people interact with your systems, there is data that is being collected. How many people opened your emails? How many people read your emails? How many people clicked on the email links, etc., etc., etc. So when data is collected, it is important that you manage this data, right? Now, effective data, it helps you with effective data management. Then you have personalizing customer service. Now, you know that at certain stages, there are two visitors, one at different stages of the buying cycle. One of them is still at the interaction stage, while one of them is in the desired stage. Now, can you send them both the same email? You will piss them off both, right? So what you need to do is you need to send a customized email to a person at the interest stage. You need to send a customized email to the person at the desired stage. So basically, you break the whole process down and give them what each of them want, right? Now, understand the customer and their journey, respect that journey, enhance customer relationships by sending a lot of follow-ups, sending emails, asking them if they understood what you mean, if they need help with something else. Then you have omni-channel approach and connect. Now, while customers are doing this, while people are, browsing products through Amazon on the website, simultaneously they're also making buying decisions from the app, right? So you can't say people will only come from one channel. People only come from one channel. They can typically use multiple channels. So you need a system to approach all these channels and track what is happening at each of these channels, right? And then you have optimized time, send timely replies and timely responses, avoid any errors if possible, predictive analytics for personalization, and identifying what will convert and what will not convert in the long run. Then you have ultimately this process of setting up these automations will help you streamline your user's journey. All right. Now, this was just one side of the story. Now, if you want to look at the full-fledged, in-depth story of what things will actually look like, I'm just sharing the whole thing in place. This is a whole lot of possibilities that are possible when you start looking at these things, right? Now, what we saw earlier was just an overview, but this is where you can understand in detail about how marketing automation can help the whole thing. Now, it helps you with lead generation and acquisition. Not just that. It helps you with onboarding your clients. It helps with segmentation and personalization. It helps you with behavioral triggers. It helps you track and respond better to the abandoned cart recoveries, to the people who added products in the cart, but they're not doing anything about it. increases your customer engagement, sets up a feedback loop, cross-selling and upselling becomes easier. You can introduce loyalty programs to increase the lifetime value. Then you have customer retention. Then you have lead scoring and sales handoff, where you hand it off to sales team from marketing. You analyze it for better, you analyze the data for better outcomes. You perform A/B testing, compliance, blah blah blah. Then you have multi-channel integration, right? So these are the wide array of benefits that marketing automation, automating your customer journey, can bring you. Now, I've also listed how each of these things, we're not just talking about the broader perspective of things. When you say lead generation and acquisition, what is happening? It helps you with capturing leads, segmenting leads, automating lead nurturing process. Then you have onboarding. When you say onboarding, you're sending automated welcome emails. You're also sending them frequent educational content to make them self-sufficient and basically to showcase that you're there for them, right? Then you have segmentation, where you leverage data and divide your data into certain segments so that you can come up with better marketing campaigns and address better through your creatives. Then you have personalized messages, because this is the key anyway. Then you have certain triggers. You set up these triggers and you set up workflows based on that. Then you can set up your email sequences based upon abandoned carts. And then you can offer incentives for people who have products in the cart and have not done anything about it. So this is what gives you an entire context as to what will happen when you automate your customer journeys. So basically, the point of this whole discussion is it is not important just to look at your customer journeys and give them and sending or running campaigns, etc. at each of these stages. It is very important to identify scope to automate things wherever you can along the customer journey. So map your customer journey and then start automating it wherever you can. Basically, this is a combination of customer journey mapping and marketing automation. Thank you so much. My name is Casey. Until next time. If this is too much of information for you, or if you think this is going beyond your head, if you can ask, I'm planning to make a marketing automation ebook that will give you a blueprint of each of these things written in detail and explained in detail. So let me know if you need any help with these things, or if you want me to make anything in specific. I'll be more than happy to do that. Thank you so much. My name is Casey. Until next time. Ciao.